Hello and welcome back to the Heathens podcast. I'm your host Gabe, joined today by my co-hosts Dylan
Howdy.
and James.
What's up, y'all?
This shit is rated 5 stars on Apple Podcasts by no one today because you guys are a bunch of fucking lames. Just kidding. We love you and appreciate you guys, but drop some 5-star reviews, all right? We'd appreciate
We appreciate the support.
We appreciate the support for sure.
All right, Dylan.
that. Oh, so one thing I forgot to ask you for the last episode, James, was how did you like that picture of my nutsack?
Dude, that's so fucking stupid, dude. I opened that up and I was like, oh, all right, cool. It's like, oh, I saw Gabe nut. Sweet. Cross that friend off the list, dude.
So
Was it just him you sent it to? Was
no,
it just him?
So I originally meant to send it to just you, James, but at first I accidentally clicked Levi's name because he was like right above yours, and I sent it to Levi, so he saw a picture of my nutsack.
You're telling me he hasn't already?
I mean, he's probably seen him in person, but not over a picture.
Lord.
Okay, you saw him in person. That's different, right? That's totally different.
Bro, I've seen his nutsack in person. It was not a fun
Yeah,
time.
dude. I have too. It's weird. It's weird.
Oh, it's healthy. It's healthy. Quick medical examination. Oh, you're good, bro.
It's like, I don't feel any fucking, I don't feel any moles or anything. You're good to go, sir. No can't.
Don't see any
cancer-free.
discoloration.
No strong discoloration. That's disgusting. Like, whoa, why is one purple?
But no, because it was back when I was living with him. I went to knock on his door because I think I needed something from him, and he said don't come in. But his door was unlocked, so I opened the door, and he just turns around and his nutsack is just hanging out of his fucking pants.
I hate how you knock on his door and he says don't come in, and you walk in. What in your mind were you thinking? Like, were you like, oh, I'm about to catch some fucking, about to see some nutsack or something?
If he didn't want me going in there, he would have locked the door.
Oh, hell no.
That's not a good.
This man's privacy. Don't come in. Ooh.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna open the door.
You
and
walked
look in
into
there.
nuts, bro. You gotta understand though. That's just the consequence.
Yeah, but that's some shit friends do, you know. It's like you catch a peek. It's like, whoa, I didn't expect to see that, and it's funny, you know.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I never want the homies to see me naked, but I have seen some of the homies naked. So, no homo, but like, I get that. I guess it's what bros do, but I just haven't. So I'm good on
Right,
that.
then you can hype them up after, like, dog, look at that shit. That shit's popping off, son.
I think like out of all the homies, you and Dylan are the only ones whose nutsacks I have not seen.
Yeah, I pretty much haven't decided to sit down and say, huh, I'm gonna send this to them. I
It's
just
gotta be
get
the right
them.
moment. It's gotta be the right moment. There was a dude I knew who was like really good at it. Like, we'd be talking, just like shooting the shit, and he'd pull his nuts through like the front of his jeans, right? And they'd be hanging there for a good while, like a good while, at least like a couple minutes, dude. And we're just talking, right? I'm eye level, like I'm not even looking, and I see a smirk or something, and I look down, his fucking nuts are out. It's like, dude, you're a pro. You're a pro. You're an absolute animal.
Like the next level up from what is that fucking shit with the OK symbol below the knee? Like,
It's
how
like
caught you
fucking
looking?
peeking,
Like,
dude. and
caught
it's
you
like,
fucking peeking.
well,
bro.
it's ironic because it's like, it's not gay. Well, it's a little gay, but homies are gay with each other.
It's
You
a little
know?
gay, but
That's true.
it's a funny
That is
gay.
true.
It's
yeah.
fun. It's all in good fun, you know, and it's like asserting. I don't know if it's asserting dominance, but it's like, oh, these are my nuts, bro. Check them out. No, I don't. It's just some bullshit.
I mean, never inebriated, but people inebriated wanted me to see. So, like, I've never been inebriated to do it, but no, that's just fucking funny though.
I think I'm too self-conscious. I can't just.
I
It's gotta be
feel
the right
kind of the
moment.
same way, maybe.
It's got to be the right moment, you know. I gotta have the perfect setup. I gotta have the perfect like gag for it. Like
I just
move
have to
my
have like
drink
the
out of the
perfect
way.
amount
You
of
know?
hair, enough amount to be like, okay, that's a manly amount of hair, but you know, just kind of just
You're
Dude,
worried
I
keeps
about
see.
up.
your
You know,
hair.
no, I want y'all to know that when it does come in, I keep up. You know, so.
Dude, I saw Jake's one time, and he was like, "Dude, I sat on this really weird piece of gum," and I was like, "What?" I was like, so innocent at the time. I was like, "What do you mean you sat on a weird piece of gum?" And he's like wearing these shorts, right? And just like, "Yeah, dude, check this out." And I see his fucking nut there, and I'm like, "Wow, cool, Jake, sick, bro, tight. I'll catch you later, homie."
Oh, that's a nutsack.
It's like, "Wow, that's one of your balls, bro. Sick. Thanks for sharing."
I remember sitting down at like the Bryan house, and I just remember raging at Rainbow, and I remember I just got a pic of that at that was like when it all came in fruition when he sent a bunch to us, but that shit was just funny. I just remember raging and be like, did he really just send me a picture of his nutsack to piss me off more? Like I thought like that and just got more angry, but
And then fucking
nah,
Chris just walks into your room butt ass naked with his
yeah, my
dick tucked.
boy, dude, that guy, he's goddamn. He is the definition of a demigod. Shout out to Chris, bro.
Can we not continue on nutsacks? Like,
This is a
this is
great
not.
opener, though. This is a
Okay,
Yeah,
great
I
but
mean
opener.
it's all right. It's a pretty good opener.
so Dylan probably won't know about this because he doesn't have a fucking iPhone, but you know how you can airdrop pictures and shit to other people around you?
Dude, that shit's fucked up, man.
So, what do you think would happen if you were on an airplane and airdropped a bomb threat to everybody on the plane?
Dude, people be looking around, fucking like, oh shit, start seeing some sweat, dude.
I'm
It'd be
sorry.
no, and then TSA would find out and get your ass fucking deported to whatever country they thought you came
Do you
from.
think like they'd have the ability to find it out that quickly though? Like who sent it?
I don't know, man. They'd know about it if someone had like it. Let's say fucking 75% of people have iPhones or whatever that can receive airdrops. It's like it's a big risk. You know, people are gonna be reporting that whatever. I don't know how it works, but you know, just just don't threaten a bomb threat on an airplane that's already in the sky. By the
There's a
way,
oh yeah, already in the sky. There's that one dude who was at the airport. He's like, I got a bomb. He said it really loud, and he recorded himself getting talked by the main dude of what was going on. I thought that shit was funny. But at first, I thought you were gonna say, "What if you just airdropped your nutsack to a whole plane
Bro,
of
I
people
could.
in the middle in the
Do you
sky?"
think so if I did that shit at work, Dylan, like just airdrop people, like random people, a picture of like Jake's nutsack, do you think I'd get fired for it?
I think they would be
they
able to
caught you
trace it to you,
if they
can't they?
traced it.
I mean, probably, but I mean, it's not my nutsack, so.
Yeah, but you sent it, you know, and they're gonna be like, "Whose nutsack is this?" And
And then
then
I'd
you
just be
have
like,
to
oh, it's
explain.
Jake's. It's
Because
not
doesn't
my
it not
nutsack.
Why do you have Jake's fucking nutsack on your phone?
saved on your
Because
phone?
he sent me a
It's like
picture
spanking
on
material, bro.
Snapchat, and I'm like, dude, if you send me another picture of your nutsack, I'm gonna screenshot it. So he did, and I screenshotted it. So now I just have a picture of Jake's nutsack.
That shit's ridiculous. Okay, well, I enough about the fucking nutsacks, bro. Come on.
But like, what would you do
I'm
in that
sorry, no, I
situation?
just thought about that for the airplane.
What would you do in that situation though, James? Like if you
The
were on an
airplane
airplane.
nutsack.
No, if you're on an
The
airplane and just
airdrop.
got airdropped a bomb threat.
I'd be like, God damn, whose man's? Who done it? Who done
I'd
it?
just be like, I
No,
guess this is how I'm going out. Like,
well, yeah.
it's been a
I mean,
real
at that
one.
point, it's like, well, shit, dude.
One of the
We're
consequences I had when I was drinking before taking off for a plane so that I could pass out, just have that, plane trip be a
Little
pass out where
time
I sleep.
travel effect.
A time travel effect, yeah, there you go.
wake
But
up in a different dimension,
I
whatever.
remember when we were coming back from Vegas on my 21st, I remember being absolutely trashed before getting on the plane. And I just remember sleeping and I remember waking up and I had the spinning effect happen and you're in a plane and I just assumedly guess by this dude just really gripping the fuck out of the out of the passenger rest arm. I wake up, I see that with the spinny effect, him just gripping this shit. I assume the plane's going down. I was like, oh no, this is just awful.
Why was this man's grabbing it so hard?
I don't
then?
know,
Like,
bro. He was
why
really
was he
scared
like just gripping
though.
this shit?
He was really scared. I felt bad for
He
him. I was like,
must have
bro,
just
it's
thought
good.
that shit was bussing.
I mean, there was, I guess, turbulence, but I slept through it, and
Planes are relatively safe-ish. Like they're pretty safe. They got it down.
Oh yeah, no. Once the worst that mainly happens is an engine blowout. That's the most common thing, but a plane can work without that, as so long as there's one.
Yeah, can't
either
it like
way.
work off of just running off of one?
Yeah,
Still?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely it can. Otherwise, it'd be like a fucking catastrophic. Dude, planes would be going down all the time. It's like there wouldn't be planes if it was like, oh,
it wouldn't
we
be as
can only do one engine
economically
here.
important. It's important. You know, people fly from New York to Europe all the time for business, and that's just the main reason why.
Dude, speaking of that, the plane that lost engine on the right wing or whatever, and like bits were fucking falling onto, I don't know, like Colorado Springs or whatever. No, not Colorado Springs, like Brighton and shit, dude.
Oh, I think I heard about that.
Yeah, dude, like a plane's engine on the right wing or whatever was just like the engine was just falling apart, and dude, people were finding bits of that engine in their yard.
Yeah, just imagine walking out just seeing big ass chunks of like airplane engine in your backyard, just like your dog's
Like, oh,
crushed underneath
fuck,
it.
dude. Yeah, dude, it's like, oh shit, this happened. It was a big
Right.
deal because the video went around for a while. It's like gone. Well, yeah, it's lost to the internet now, but shit was popping off when it happened. Like, oh my god, planes. Huh.
This
You
shit's
think
no
you could-
joke. Rip Billy Mays.
Dude, Billy Mays best.
Didn't he
salesman
die
ever.
from an airplane like
No,
luggage
he
thing
died
falling
from a
on?
heart attack, dude. I studied
What?
this man. I've studied this man. Billy Mays, dude. Fact check me. I don't give a fuck, dude.
I'm
Heart
on the
attack.
goddamn Wikipedia.
He, yeah. He was like,
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of the South Park episode.
Oh, there
Where
it
he's
is.
on
No,
the airplane.
initially, there was incorrect speculation that he had died of a head injury when he was struck on the head with luggage for an airplane landing.
What the fuck? Really?
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Billy Mays here. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god. Oh, okay, well, guys, never
Well,
mind, but still.
But
I can
speaking
just
of
imagine all that happening at once. It'd just be awful.
speaking of airplanes, James, did you hear about that bitch that licked the airplane seat or toilet seat like a while ago for like the COVID challenge?
That was
That
so
just makes
long
me
ago.
thirsty.
And that was
Like-
fucking disgusting, by the way. That bitch got so many STDs just from that one lick, dude. That is so fucking gross, man.
Do you think she got COVID?
Dude, COVID's like
Probably
the least of her
not.
worries.
Yeah, I guess you would.
She licked an airplane toilets. Well, if it's the girls' bathroom, I don't know, man.
Isn't it shared?
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, it
unisex.
is. Yeah, it is. It is. It's just
So-
like
Because I
three
don't
ba-
think they use water. I think they just use high pressured air
Air?
suction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's air suction. It'll suck down whatever you fucking plop out. You know.
What was that chick's name, Dylan?
I don't. Oh yeah, like I would know. Hell,
it
I
up.
would know.
Like I always
I-
have it on the back of my mind.
Yeah,
all the
let I
time.
have it just. Oh yeah, let me look that up. File, nice in my phone under nothing to worry about. File. Like,
No,
it's
just look it up on Google. Be like, girl who licked airplane toilet
bitch
seat.
who licked
Dude, that bitch is fucking nasty, dude.
airplane.
She's
She's
nasty.
wild, bro.
She's nasty, dude. She's fucking nasty.
All that just for a little bit of clout, dude.
Well, no, she got her like 5 minutes of fame, and then you don't hear nothing else.
Yeah, like she went on Dr. Phil and all that, and like that's where you like
What? She made it to Dr. Phil.
yeah, and like that's where you like usually blow up is if you're on Dr. Phil, but like
Make
You
it to
know,
Dr. Phil.
she did, and
Dude, she was trying to pull a bad Barbie, dude.
yeah, and
It
she
says social media influencer and occasional Dr. Oz guest Ava Louise.
Ava Louise.
lick the toilet in a stunt to be labeled the coronavirus challenge.
Dude, it's so fucking gross, man.
What
That
the
shit has
fuck?
seen so much ass, dude.
Ava Louise, come on the goddamn podcast, tell us what's up, and tell us why you did that shit. We're
You know what?
intrigued.
I would love to hear that story. Like, what made her think, like, oh, I'm gonna lick this fucking toilet seat? Licked it, done.
Have
I
a
know it's
little,
for the clout and the shock value of it all, but dude, that's fucking disgusting.
yeah, we could
That
have a
is
little
so
interview
bad.
with her, just going what was going through her
It's
mind just to do that.
Dude,
oh
like
my
she
God.
gives a fuck. She's licking toilet seats all over the country, man. What are you talking about?
I mean,
I just, dude, it just requires just a little bit of rational thought. But what strips that away? Just to look at your phone and be like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this right now. And fuck reasoning. Oh God.
That makes, dude, you saying that makes me
Uh,
question what's the limit? What's the limit of people
people, I mean,
going?
close to death.
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are
Well, I
wild,
mean,
dude.
People are wild,
yeah, they are.
but like those people deserve it more. I feel like, but
for
Yeah,
doing
but dude,
stupid
like,
shit.
I guess it just gets old. Oh, I've already seen this dude jump off something like this before, you know. But
I
we
don't know.
never
I
can
feel
really know
like that's
because the prank channels ruined it all. That's all I gotta say.
it's just a prank, bro.
Prank
It's just
channels
a
have
prank.
altered it all.
Dude, I don't know, man. I feel like there's got to be some limit. Well, no, there's really not because there's so much out there.
Anything
You
for
could
that
search for literally whatever and probably find it.
anything for that 15 minutes of fame, dude.
Yeah, I guess
They
so,
all
man.
can, I guess that's fair.
I mean, what would you guys do for that 15 minutes of fame?
Dude, I don't fucking care about that. I don't want to be in the spotlight. That's me. I don't want to be in the spotlight like for that long. Especially if you're known as the girl for licking a toilet seat or some shit, you know?
You think she gets
Like you're labeled with that for like a while.
yeah, you
I
think
would
she has a
think so.
tough time getting dick because she's just known as the chick who licked the toilet seat on the airplane?
Yeah, probably. Either that or like
Or
she's getting a lot of dick because she's the girl that licked the toilet seat on an airplane.
that also makes it just as low for the men who are like, yeah, she liked the toilet seat, but we are to no standards but our own. I just don't think.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure there's some fucking dudes out there that are like, that's hot as fuck, bro. She don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Everybody has their lows.
Everybody has their. God.
So goddamn true.
But
I would just hope
everybody-
it'd be for something cool if it was 15 minutes of fame.
yeah, I
like,
mean, the only way I would
something-
do something for that 15 minutes of fame is if I knew that it was a fame that was gonna last, not just blow up for a short amount of time and then just I'm a fucking no one again. Because then it just wouldn't be worth it.
Well, no, it's what you do to kind of propel yourself with that 15 minutes, right? Like, sure, it's 15 minutes, whatever, but you got to propel yourself. You got to keep fucking going.
I guess spreading a positive message will always do better. Because at least people think, hey, this is for what's right. And in the
I
end,
doubt that. I doubt that.
Yeah.
Though,
in the
because it's
end, though,
like-
but you gotta admit, in the end, it's still in one way or another has. Mr. Beast, for instance, that man has done the world
Yeah,
of
but
justice.
he's like the only
He's
one
done.
that's been spreading
Am I
positivity
right?
and been that big.
Most others have just been called out for awful stuff. Boogie being a abuser
Oh, dude,
or
okay,
something.
alright.
But no, I think it was
Boogie,
actual
dude. Fuck Boogie, dude.
Boogie. Oh, but that dude was funny.
I
You
kind
smell
of
on
like
that dude?
thought he was
Yeah,
like,
he was funny, but like he fucked up. He
Oh,
did
he was on a
some-
downhill. What
Yeah,
was it?
I mean,
What is it called when you punch somebody and you're not supposed to punch them? Or
assault.
what's
Assault.
there it is, assault. He was just straight up assaulted his wife or something. I don't
so
know. but it's just
domestic
like,
abuse.
there it
Oh,
is.
dude, I
domestic
mean, like
abuse.
he also plays the victim card a lot in his videos, and it's like, dude, I don't want to listen to this shit. I'm not gonna tune in for this victim card bullshit.
But there was also that good stuff like Smosh. Smosh always, you know, they retired good.
Well, you think that, but do you remember the video that fucking Anthony of Smosh posted, and he was like calling out all the fucking shit he had dealt with?
No, I remember
A bigger company
I
came
was
in and was like, "We're gonna do things this way now."
Yeah, that's why he left.
I was only really into vlogs, so I remember I saw his personal life on the other side, personal, quote unquote. I think it was like, and he was about to marry some chick, and then the marriage went wrong, and then he just quit posting. And that's where I was like, oh, this is downhill for Smosh, and I think it was around the same time PewDiePie was doing his
Well,
thing.
Anthony's still like a big YouTuber. He still does his own shit and gets millions of views and shit still.
Yeah, there has been those comeback stories for them. That's no lie.
Old school YouTubers are something else, man. It's
They're
crazy.
still celebrities. They're still celebrities.
Yeah, I mean, to a level, yeah, they're still celebrities.
They haven't ruined their shit. Thank God.
Do you feel like
I mean, th're not sex offenders like today's celebrities. You know
Oh
what I mean?
God, dude, shit's unbelievable.
do you feel like YouTubers are probably like more well known nowadays and like I guess quote unquote famous like than actual actors and shit?
The ones that have gone to jail, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit, because if like someone grew up watching YouTube like myself, like I watched YouTube, I didn't really watch TV or anything like that. You know, you keep tabs on big names or whatever, and if you hear about them, you're like, oh shit, they got into what?
Yeah, that's true. Cause like I don't know, big names like Logan and Jake Paul and shit like that. Just if you
They're
say
going the
those
selective
names
route.
compared to like some actor, like there's a high chance that they're gonna know Logan and Jake Paul more over the actor. You know?
It was Logan Paul that
fair.
Mayweather, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, that alone got his name out there so much. Like that, if any adult man over the age of 30 didn't know who he was, knew who he was after that fight.
But
Which-
how come, like KSI, he's the one who beat Logan Paul. Why is he not somewhere? Like, that's what my confusion is.
Well,
It-
I
maybe
feel like
time,
he did it.
maybe it's the,
I feel like he did it just to try to shut Logan up, and it didn't work.
And he went
'cause
to go
Logan
fight
being
Mayweather,
Logan,
dog.
Yeah, just
No, but
he
I
still went to
mean,
go fight Mayweather.
at the same time though, like I don't know, I don't watch KSI, I don't watch his shit.
I don't watch
Same.
his shit either, but
No.
I just know that he was the
But
one.
I know who he is because of like other people and events and shit that have happened.
yeah. But speaking on the Logan Paul and Mayweather fight, James. So me and Dylan were talking about this the other day. I want to get your opinion on it. So you know how like Logan Paul just only does boxing?
Sure, dude. I have no clue. I don't know.
Yeah, but anyways, so do you think if he went and challenged a professional MMA fighter, do you think he would get his shit rocked rather than somebody in fucking boxing?
I don't know, I don't know, man, because
It's a
You're
whole
the
different
icebreaker,
ballpark.
James. You're the
I think for-
icebreaker, though.
dude, I'm saying for Logan Paul and Mayweather, I guarantee it was a money grab. It was like they set something up behind the scenes.
Oh,
and
without
we're
a
gonna
doubt.
Yeah, well, I mean, as the fight, like, dude, I mean, think about it. Like Mayweather 0 and fucking whatever his number is, and then Logan Paul like 0 and 1. Mayweather 28 and fucking 0. Like, dude, Mayweather should have swept the fucking floor with
Oh,
that
Yeah.
he
dude.
did. Oh, he
Yeah.
did. Logan Paul was tired.
Yeah, but
Unfortunately,
there
didn't
was
see it,
no
but
said
I
winner.
saw the memes.
Well, yeah, no said winner. Like number one, that's like that boxing match was a fucking hug fest. All right.
Yeah.
And then number two, I didn't watch any of it, but just from that alone, Mayweather should have rocked his shit no matter what. Like seriously, that should have been
exactly.
rocked his shit, no doubt. Mayweather is a way better boxer than anyone to date. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's kind of his
so-
thing. It's his claim to fame. He's a better boxer than fucking anyone around today.
And I
But
feel
if you were
like
to, well, take Mayweather and put him against a professional MMA, the best MMA. Who do you think would win?
You can't because boxing and MMA are totally
there,
different
it's a
things.
whole different ballpark.
Oh,
But
but let's say they're both drunk and at a bar, and one of them's like, "Yo, I'm
No,
the best
that doesn't-
boxer." Hey,
that
yo, I'm the
doesn't-
best MMA. Fuck you, and they fight. Who would win?
I Are you still talking about Logan Paul and Mayweather?
No, we're talking
Or...
about the fact that, well, the fact if you take boxing and then just a boxing person and having him fight a MMA person, who
Well, it doesn't
would
work. It doesn't
win?
work because Conor McGregor tried boxing. Wasn't it Mayweather? It was Mayweather.
Yes.
And Conor McGregor got his shit kicked in by the boxer in boxing. You see how that works? So if Mayweather were to go to MMA and fight Conor McGregor, it might have been a different story.
I guess that's fair.
All right,
Because
Dylan,
Because he doesn't really.
there's
He
more
hasn't trained his
elements
body like
there in MMA than boxing, right?
yeah.
So it depends on, if it's MMA or boxing.
that. And it ultimately comes down to the fighter themselves.
Right. Think about it, dude. This guy's got fucking 15 years in boxing or whatever, and Conor McGregor, like, oh, I can punch, so I'm gonna train for boxing for like 6 months. Who the fuck do you think's gonna win? You know?
So
I just think the boxer would just deck him faster. That's their trained agility. Sure, they don't know how to move, but remember, their thing is just as big as an octagon. They know how to move around that. So if someone's like trying to really grapple onto them, they're used to movement still in a big area. And that is where we have always killed other people, is with our hands, bro. So it's where our body is fastest when our legs are stable. And I just view it in that way. I imagine it being more brutal fighting boxing than it is to MMA.
So
But
with that whole,
of course, a flying horse kick could come out of anywhere and fuck your shit up. But I feel like boxing.
I think MMA is a completely different animal. There's so many different techniques. There's so many different ways to do it.
and I feel
insane.
like, so with the whole YouTube boxing, it's like at this point definitely a cash grab, So say if I was a professional MMA fighter, and like, I don't know, like I was challenged by Logan Paul and was offered a lump sum of money to like throw the fight or some shit, and like if I truly hated Logan Paul, I would say fuck that. I'm gonna fucking rock this kid's shit.
Get paid
with the
equally
amount of money
less
that
of what
they're
the
getting
fight
paid.
would be.
You're a professional
you have-
MMA fighter, dude. You're gonna see a lot more money.
Well, I'm just saying it goes for who's his brother? Who's the younger brother? What's his name? Jake? Oh, that's right, Logan. Yeah, you said Jake Paul, right?
No, I said
Jake and
Logan Paul.
They're brothers.
Because I know Jake Paul did a fight with a MMA dude, and he just threw it within the first 15 seconds.
Who was that? Ben Askren?
Yeah, that dude. Fucker really threw it for the.
I
for
saw
the
some
Logan
meme.
brothers.
It's like they got fucking Jake Paul fighting some dude built like a substitute teacher.
Yeah, he really was, dude. And he kept this one stance this whole time. Just leaving open for a perfect, like, bro, just hit me right here and I'll fall. It's hit,
Dude.
falls.
I don't even pay attention to the YouTuber fights.
It's
all a cash grab. It's all of the YouTuber fights. Cash grab. No
yeah,
doubt
like,
about it in my mind.
Usually that's how it is, but like there was this one that I saw trending a few days ago. Like I didn't watch it or anything, but it was trending, so I doubt you'll know who this is, James. But Dylan, you might. This dude named FaZe Jarvis.
Okay.
So I guess he was fighting some dude from who's a TikToker. Like he was boxing him, and like FaZe Jarvis actually like knocked this TikToker the fuck out. Out cold,
See,
dude. Shit was wild.
I want to see an actual fight between them, not like some fucking bullshit like, oh, we'll fucking both go down in the last round or whatever, so no one gets a loss. Oh.
Yeah, because like I wasn't expecting anything of it because it's another YouTube boxing shit, but I saw the video of him just knocking the dude out. I'm like, holy shit, that actually looked like a good fight. Like, props to him for knocking homie out.
That sounds pretty sick.
It sounds like it was already obvious who was gonna win. I just know, hell no. It's awful. I would think that, they would, I guess, as long as someone's willing to watch it, who really cares if it's rigged or not? But come on. Like, I saw it, like, literally, like, no, I shit you not. I was going to say I crap you not. I shit you not. We saw a $15 pay-per-view fight where it had actual people they just picked from the goddamn streets, it seemed, and just rocking each other's shit with boxing gloves. They were wearing the most dopest get-ups. By that I mean the funniest shit. There was Spider-Man, there was a goddamn Viking. These fools were literally hurting themselves just for, I could only imagine, $1,000 for the $15 pay-per-view, but maybe I could be wrong. Again, probably paid a lot of money.
Wait,
who
so it
knows?
was out on the streets?
No, it wasn't on the streets. It was in, like, they literally plucked people from the streets and said, "Here, man, here's a costume. Wear this. Here, there you go. Boxing gloves. Punch this guy." For I could only, the joke was for $1,000 because we didn't know how often people did it. But then, not to make fun of them, little people started fighting as well. That shit was pretty funny. It got to the main event where it was fucking Darth Vader and Star Wars or some shit, but they were literally punching themselves so hard, dude. They were for $15. Those are genuine fights. Compared to this stuff, sure, those are genuine, but goddamn, that $15 was more enjoyable, I'm sure, than whatever it was for the pay-per-view for the Logan Paul.
That reminds me of like
Support small business pay-per-view fighting companies.
Or there's
shit,
YouTube.
that shit's real.
There's one on YouTube. It's like Backyard MMA or something, like Backyard something.
What was
it literally set up like this fenced octagon, right? And it like with wood panels and shit. It's like the most redneck shit I've ever seen. It was
Backyard
so
beef
great.
or some shit?
Yeah, backyard beef, dude. Where it's like, yo, I got the homie fucking over here, got little Drake right here. We're about to settle some beef, and then they just go at it in like an MMA style fight, and it's like so. It's on the dirt and everything, you know. It's the best thing ever. It is so funny.
Bro, you guys remember that one where it was I don't remember. It was like some dude fighting this girl. She had like pink hair and shit.
Yeah, dude,
You-
that poor girl, man.
you
She
remember
was
that
like
one,
0
Dylan?
and 3.
Wait, what? Wait, we say again? Sorry.
It was this dude fighting the chick with pink hair. Like, I'm pretty sure you were here watching that with us.
I don't know.
Dude, that was the night we were watching some of the Tyson fights and shit like that on YouTube. It's like,
Didn't we watch
Yeah.
some shit with like the Undertaker versus
dude, because my leg was still broken at the time. And I
Yeah.
was like, well, I'm here to watch whatever. I'll fucking drink a few beers, hang out. Yeah, the Undertaker's retiring match and yeah, a lot of backyard beef, dude.
homie
And that
just
fucking
straight.
poor girl got her ass kicked 3 different times, dude.
Wasn't it
dude.
all by dudes? Yeah.
It was all by dudes. She fought
They
only
just like
dudes.
completely just accepted a beating from 3 dudes, or what?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, she tried to put up a fight and all that.
Well,
but
and-
these,
and-
Put up a fight.
dude, these dudes, man, they didn't. I mean, it's backyard beef, whatever. I don't know if like I don't know the behind the scenes if like she called them out or what, but like this chick got her ass kicked.
Like she was
3 different
juggernauting
times,
through.
dude.
Like she was
Yeah.
being a complete
She was putting up
juggernaut
a
about
fight.
it.
Like, props
Dude,
to
I mean,
her.
Jesus criminy.
Yeah, props to her, but at
I
the same
don't-
time, it's like know your limit a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining her just taking multiple decks, and that's just too
I'm
much.
pretty
for
sure
me
she
to
got like
imagine.
body slammed a few times.
I mean, she got her. shit
Because I was
kicked in
just
a
gonna
little
bring
bit.
up Kimbo Slice, but then you brought up
Dude,
that.
Kimbo
That's-
Slice, fucking hell of a dude, hell of a fighter, man. He was
Dude,
fucking
that
just-
dude was a fighter. I was gonna just talk about his videos, but this was great. Oh hell no.
I mean, Kimbo Slice wouldn't be fighting a woman. Kimbo Slice would be fighting dudes his own size and knocking dudes his own size out.
That's
just
bare
fucking...
knuckle brawls, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's
knuckle.
different fighting. That's some crazy fucking fighting.
That's
Yo.
contact.
So would you guys rather spend 10 minutes in the ring with Mike Tyson or 30 minutes in the ring with Muhammad Ali?
10 minutes with Tyson because
10 minutes with Tyson.
out within the first minute. So
Because you imply that 30 minutes Muhammad won't stop.
Yeah. I mean, unless he knocks you out before
are you
that,
fu-
but
I didn't think about it. Like you could you, Gabe, could last in the ring 30 minutes with Muhammad Ali. Yeah,
Fuck
no,
no.
not happening. Yeah, exactly. So why not get knocked out in the first fucking minute by Tyson? Because that man can throw a fucking mean hook. All right, Tyson will fucking knock your shit out.
He did it for Muhammad, bro. He beat someone Muhammad couldn't.
Dude, Tyson's a fucking animal, man.
He became an
something else.
animal for the animal, bro. He was great man. Mike Tyson, join us on our podcast. We would like to have.
Dude, how fucking sick would that be? I'd love to talk to Tyson.
Just get all these sweet ass
shit
guests.
my fucking pants.
Bro, we can let's
just
make
hear
that
the
happen
Discord.
someday.
Just the Discord.
Someday,
people
we'll work towards it. He would probably be like, I don't give a shit.
I mean, shit, Dylan, we're not planning to be over Discord all the time. Like,
just be funny
eventually
if
we
we
can
did
move
just
this
join.
shit to being in person.
If you just joined right now, what's up, guys? I'd be like, oh,
Talking shit.
be like, Mike Tyson, please no.
And then he's like, give me your goddamn address, Dylan. I'll be there in 2 hours. We just hear you on call, just getting the fuck beat out of you.
Dude, no, it wouldn't be the fuck beat out.
It'd be the
like
911 operator hearing me just, just
No, dude, I'd be like drooling out of my mouth getting from the first hit, dude. Mike Tyson, dude, he's a legend, man, legend, absolute fucking legend.
Bro, that man could like definitely kill one of us in just one punch. I feel.
Like no doubt.
I guarantee you he could. Because I mean, I guess when you're in the moment and you're punching somebody, you just kind of gotta not aim for the temples. And I think they kind of train themselves not to do that. Because if you hit the jaw, that's a better chance of a knockout than hitting the temple.
Well, I think that's why they put that like slip stuff on your face, is so like, you know, direct hits are more impactful. But like if it's like something to the jaw, it like kind of slides off, you know.
Yeah. I just, oh god, just imagine just taking one to the temple.
From Mike
Dude,
Tyson.
It's like
I'd be fucking dead. I would be a dead man. I'd be brain damaged,
We'd just be at
paralyzed from the
James's
waist
funeral
down.
the next day. It's like, damn, he died, but it was a fucking cool ass way. Respect.
Fuck, that's sick as shit. I gotta see that video.
And then we just have Mike Tyson at your funeral, just reading your eulogy.
Dude, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more.
That would be a proper way to go.
I mean, dude, like, they'd be... Dude, everybody at my funeral would be like, is that fucking Mike Tyson?
Why is he here? What's he doing here?
He killed him. Oh, okay. Dude, it's Mike Tyson. Check it out.
Oh,
That'd be so sick. Hell of a way to die, but I think that's how I would
just
want to
waking
die.
up from that. No, dude, it's just the passage of time that would get me. Just you see a perfect lineup, and then you wake up and you're like, what? Just
What are you talking
because
about, Dylan?
a coma. You would go into a coma. You're getting knocked out. Go into a coma to some degree, but it would be a passage of time. Imagine you got hit so hard you're out 3 days. Your body
3
is gonna
days?
yeah, your body.
Dude, I mean, your shit's fucking rocked for 3 days, no doubt about it. You got brain damage.
Yeah.
3 days.
Imagine waking up
coma.
from those 3 days like, whoa, what the fuck just happened?
You just wake up retarded.
Oh, God.
Dude, well, I mean, I'm sure it's happened, you know?
Oh god, no.
Well, street fights are so dangerous. If someone, like, knocks someone out and they land on the cement or whatever, it's like, oh, shit.
Have you
You
guys
got a
seen any of
murder
those?
charge.
You guys seen any of those bum fight videos? The
No.
dude, like, okay, so like in the 90s, there was like street bum fights, and this dude would pay bums to fight each other, and it got really, really popular. It got viral, if you
That
could say.
sounds kind of horrible.
It
to be
is
honest.
horrible. It is horrible. But I just don't know if you guys have ever seen any of those, because those fights were pretty fucking fucked.
Do you think they like died from it?
No one died, but some bums just got really fucked up by other bums for a
Yeah, it's like,
meager
oh,
sum.
if you knock him out, I'll pay you an extra bonus or something. you
No,
know,
he's like,
and
hey man,
you're
here's
just, like,
50
out for
bucks, go
blood.
fight him. Hey man, here's 50 bucks, go fight him. He just completely abused their
I mean, they'll
need of
do it
money.
too. Yeah, because they
Yeah,
need
because
the
they
money.
need money, but that's what was fucked about it, because he just made them fight each other, dude. Like they're already weak and just susceptible to death. Like, hey man, just give it your all on this dude, and here's $100.
If I was a bum, I'd be like, nah, give me that money right now, then I'll do it.
Well, the same dude made fun of Dr. Phil because he got like his hair, like he was actually put on Dr. Phil in like 2005 or 6 or something, and he mimicked Dr. Phil by putting on a suit and mustache, and it was just funny, all cap and all that noise. But yeah, I just thought that dude really had some balls to do all that and then become public with himself that way as well, showing no fear.
Yeah.
Those poor bums.
Those poor those poor dudes fighting.
Bro, who was it that said that shit about like population control for like just getting all the bums and just like lighting them up?
Oh my god.
Was it you, James?
Right. No, what? No, I was talking about pedophiles, bro.
No, because it was when we were going to Dave's Hot Chicken, like we somehow got on the subject of bums, and then it was like, I think it might have been Joe.
Joe.
That's like calling Joe out now.
That was fucking. All right. Well, I mean,
it's
Joe says some funny shit.
It's definitely or population control because
but
a lot of them are gonna die during the winter anyways, so you might as well just.
Like, dude, homeless is such a touchy subject.
It's such a touchy subject.
Just go home.
There are some people on the brink of it. Go home.
Go home, dude.
Go home.
Oh yeah, this park bench looks comfy as fuck for the night. Let me sleep here.
At least, in America being a bum, it's probably better than anywhere else in the world being
a
bum.
I don't know about that.
I just know that they like put spiky stuff in New York.
Well, yeah, it's anti-homeless shit. So like, yeah, like under bridges and fucking all over the place. The benches with the fucking armrest in the middle, so you can't like, sleep on it. Yeah, I mean it's horrible shit, but at the same time, it's that's what makes it so,
in ancient Rome they gave to the poor, and they still fell. So, and that's all I gotta say. Like, either way,
we're not ancient Rome, by the way.
We're just the good old United States.
And Egypt. Hold up now, and Egypt. I think Egypt did give to their poor.
Nothing is better than the United States, brother.
Oh, really?
I'm kidding. Really? Fuck this country.
I was about to say.
Fuck the government. I hate this place. I don't want to be here.
I mean,
and you want to go to Australia?
Yeah.
Or Japan. Yeah, Gabe. What do you know about the Australian country
shit,
and their government?
But they got a better government
You're gonna have
than we
to take a test to get in there.
For a citizenship, just get a fucking visa.
Dude, you're looking at it from the outside because you don't fucking know. Have you ever been to Australia? Do you know what their government's like? No, you don't fucking know.
No, but there's Americans who live there, and they're like, oh yeah, this place is way better than the fucking U.S. Fuck the U.S.
Possibly so. They have their own currency, so, but I don't know. I think so.
And I'm pretty sure they have free healthcare.
Well, so does
that
Canada,
means you still have to pay more taxes.
Canada.
Dude, Canada, still fuck Canada.
Yeah, but it's the same shit. It's like it comes out of taxes.
I think Australia does it a little bit better than Canada.
Really? Well, I mean, I don't know enough about Australian politics to really get in the gritty here, boys, but
I know they have like a huge thing with mature video games as well.
A lot of other countries do.
Yeah. But
it's like, oh yeah, you can murder anything. It's banned in Australia.
America just does not give a fuck, and that's one thing I like about it. But like, not a lot of great things about America.
Amendment, baby.
Dude, I mean, you can buy Manhunt on Steam, right? But it's banned in a lot of different countries. A lot. Yeah. It's banned basically everywhere but America. But you can buy it on Steam. It's like, oh, okay.
Just like how a lot of the Grand Theft Auto games are like banned in a shit ton of countries.
So, well, I mean, electronic copies, you could probably still buy electronic.
I think don't people still do it in Steam? Like, I just know I'd go to Sweden or somewhere. Okay, if we're moving out of America, Sweden for sure, because they don't have any regulations on bullshit except pot, but that's about it. But
Oh, you wouldn't survive, Dylan.
I would. It's cold. I could be warm. Imagine sipping my
Okay.
cocoa, seeing snow maybe, not even that much snow.
All
But
right.
anywhere else, fuck that. America,
Dude, I've always
USA.
wanted to go to Denmark.
Bro, you could
I
have went
guess
with
I'd go to
Vestas.
Denmark too, because that's pretty close to Amsterdam.
I tried through Vestas. I tried. Well, it wasn't happening, so I was like, okay.
They were
I
gonna
think it
ship
was
some
sick,
people out to Denmark.
Yeah, dude, like they would I mean, for the time it's like, oh, if there's a new blade coming out or whatever, they'd send people to Denmark because Denmark's the hub, right? And that's like
Yeah.
where it starts. And they'd learn it there, come back to the United States and teach people how to build it here. Boys, for Halloween, I think I'm gonna be Ryda from GTA San Andreas.
Right. I gotta look that up.
Dude, have you never played San Andreas?
Oh man, that is a vivid memory from the PlayStation 2 days.
God damn, bro.
Rida, GTA San Andreas. Because I remember Vice City a lot.
Vice City was pretty fucking sick.
Vice City was sick. Because I
Dude, that-
remember I had the PSP.
Speaking of Vice City, I've been listening to a lot of 80s music lately, and it's just been like fucking... Dude, I think the 80s would have been a sick time to be alive in Florida. Like Miami area, dude. I think that would have been a sick fucking time to be alive.
Except for all the racism.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, you can fucking go to a club and do cocaine, so... Fuck it.
Bro, you know,
Listen to some fucking bumping music all the time.
So have you seen like people like post like shit? They'd be like, "Oh, I was born in the wrong era," and like they just want to like go back to the old days and all that shit.
Yeah, but they wouldn't survive because they didn't have no fucking iPhones and bullshit like that,
Well,
you know?
Like when they say that, it just makes me think of like, okay, so you want to just go back to a time when racism was a thing? I mean, it still is a thing, but like it was even worse back then.
Right. Well, what are you saying? Like in the 70s, 60s, 50s, dude? Like,
I mean,
Dave, you would be an outcast. You would not be really
exactly.
having
That's
a
why I'm
time.
not over here saying I was born at the wrong time, because it's like when people say that, it just kind of makes me think that they're racist in a way.
Well, that's you taking it to a big conclusion here,
The
because
60s were pretty. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
well, I guess
I'm
when
not
did,
gonna be PC.
civil rights start, you know? When did
I'm not
civil
trying to
rights
be
start?
PC, but 60s.
Dylan's always PC.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that was nostalgia time
64?
for
1964.
1963 November.
It's
the
sad I don't
J6.
really
62.
know it, but
It was 18. What, did he get assassinated in 62? JFK? Did he?
No.
or
It was
I think we're
63
talking about Martin
November.
Luther.
Oh, okay. Well, just saying there was space going on, bro. I think it would just been cool to see the dudes land on the moon. That's me. 19. So then 69 in 1969.
Dude,
That was
boy,
the
that
only time
wasn't
I'd
that
go.
that literally wasn't that far away.
A few decades.
It's about 20,
60
50
years?
years. It's been about 50 years since we've been to the
5,
moon.
6 decades.
20, yeah.
Half a century?
Sure, yeah. If you want to be PC about it, Dylan. Boys,
I mean,
but,
yeah, that shit's crazy, man. The United States isn't that old either. It's like a few hundred years old.
We're
100.
230 some years old, I think. 233? 223?
Well, I mean, there's generations of people that like are related to fucking George Washington and Thomas Jefferson and stuff. It's like that's nuts.
Because I believe, what was it, like Andrew Jackson's grandson or something? All I know is there was like some president who has like who's like still a grandfather today, and he was back in like 1700s or 1850 or something like that. Like he's still a grandfather to somebody. which I thought was pretty tight.
That person now is very old.
Yeah, they're
Pretty
100 and
old.
some years old, but no, it's just amazing how that time could be reduced down to just 2 generations of people to some degree. I mean, I guess a generation is every 30 years, but
Well, yeah. Well, generation is like a new person in the family tree, like a baby.
it's like the menial lifetime, or it's some measurement of the time in which a person has a kid at a certain age who is no
Well,
longer or who kind of identifies. But that, of course, has changed because there was really nothing to define the 2010s and all that stuff. Apparently, that was like the decade that was undefinable because so much new shit came out at the same time.
I mean, we're in the information era. I mean, this is like an upstream, I guess.
I thought we were the digital. No, I guess we're technically not the digital
Digital,
area.
informational, whatever you want to call it. I guess we're digital. Very.
Man, now we're getting into the future, and that's a subject that will last a while. Well, I mean,
But
to the future though, that would be tight.
Future,
I mean,
yeah, that's
at least for what we can do. I don't know. I think it would be cool to have some hologram on your arm and you click on it. I can imagine that being useful. Who knows? But Mass Effect, that kind of future would be pretty tight.
we're
It's not
approaching those
impossible.
times. Well, I mean, maybe not now, but we're approaching times where shit's gonna pop off. Things are gonna be crazy.
Because
Like,
there was.
think about it. If you had grandchildren, like, so, yeah, I mean, if you have grandchildren and they live long enough well, if you live long enough to become like a grandparent or whatever, think about that, because it's like my grandparents didn't have like cellular phones when they were adults.
True.
I mean, and I have this personal fucking device, right, that can do more than what landed people on the moon.
Yeah.
So think about what other technological advances can happen within the next 60 years.
The only
It's
big one that I know of is the quantum computer. That's it. Because that thing is the next evolution to what we have as of transistors. Transistors are just like three-pronged things, and just the more you have of them, the more computing power you technically have. But I just know if we just make a quantum computer work, we can then do what we always have done with technology when we've discovered it, is make it smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. The smaller we make it, the more of them we can have. But I
well, isn't
believe
quantum computer like a little out of reach currently,
no,
or do we
believe it or
have
not,
quantum
no.
computers?
Google has one that's almost done. They say by 2025. China apparently has one that's done. But it's just requires a lot of energy to create just the probability. I don't know the fucking science behind it. It's using quantum. The main reason why they want to do it is because they can test. NASA can use it for simulation tests on physics. Like apparently, a lot of the huge things that we've discovered come from simulations from NASA and all their stuff with the physics of engines from supercomputers they created. Like remember that one supercomputer created with a bunch of PlayStation 3s? I think like I don't know if you guys ever heard about that, but there was like some company that bought like a fuck ton of them and made a supercomputer with PlayStation 3s, but they just use those to simulate stuff. But that's what I'm saying is technology like that, we can just have maybe just one processor chip small as hell, and that can be what creates, Mass Effect body armor. I don't know. It's something cool, Mass Effect shield. I don't know. I think that'd just be the future, being able to do all that.
I mean, dude, you may think that, but who really knows? Because people, back in 60s or whatever, predicted flying cars by the year 2021.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
we don't really have
boy,
flying
were they
cars.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we're not that far off. Well, I mean, I'm sure flying cars have been not in production, but like
I'm saying compare
someone's
life
experimented.
compare life then to 1921. All right, this is before the Great Depression, so life is thriving after World War One.
Head ass. Like,
It's just we've had so many more technological advances in the past 50 years than we've had in the past 100 years. So
Right, and just
there's a
look at
slope
what they're
there
doing.
on some graph if you want to create that. You know, there's a slope. We don't know. But
And look at what they're doing from like reveal of like the original iPhone to now. It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
the main thing though is nuclear weapons.
What are you going on about, Dylan? This is not Fallout.
It's called
We don't...
I know it's not Fallout, but God, they had it right though. I think it was called the Orion Project, but it was a project that basically said, "Hey, why don't we just launch a ship with nuclear blasts in space?" Theoretically, when you're in a vacuum, it's possible to kind of create a Claymore nuclear device that, in essence, can propel an object super, super fast through space. And what's great about it is you can just launch another nuke behind it since it's already being propelled through space. And then now you just doubled its speed because you're in space. And the Claymore effect. I just thought, why did we never go through it that truthfully? And there's like a bunch of other space engines that we could have gone with, but
too much risk.
of course
You
it was
don't
too much
know
risk,
how that's
but the
gonna affect
function of the
anything.
prototype worked. That was what was the issue, not the Orion project. That was just theoretical, but it is now proven by like modern science today, which is probably the main reason why, is they just probably didn't understand it enough at the time to do it. But I mean, I just say if Elon comes through with Mars in our lifetime, I can imagine the next generation or two having some equal or if not greater accomplishment. That's why I'm not too worried about it.
We're supposed to see Mars in our lifetime. Well, not
2030
us,
to 2040. I can imagine them being like, "Hey, we're gonna take it 2 years, make sure everything's cool."
right. Well, I mean, we should see the first colonization of it, maybe. But that's about it. Like, we'll be dead and gone by that time that they actually get anywhere.
Damn, that's quite hopeful. You're like, damn, we really built that bitch.
No, I mean, you and I and Gabe didn't build that shit. We're just fucking chilling here. But
No,
Elon
we built
Musk
that
and...
bitch.
No, we just fucking
my
took it
money I
decided.
earned, went to the government and then go to them. So, group effort.
Right. Okay, I guess that's
I want my
true
name on
there.
there.
Dylan.
Sorry.
No, like you'll get a ship named after you or something.
You think you'll be uwu doing?
In the Dylan 13.
Dylan
Mission was
13.
to transfer 100 passengers to Mars.
Now they'll be like, some dude called us out back in 2021. We gotta show him up. Fuck Dylan. That's the ship.
Well, Gabe, where are you in all this? Let's hear your
Yeah, you're
your
looking
thoughts.
tired.
I don't know. I don't have much input on this.
Space, bro?
Why? I
What?
mean,
The future is space. Come on. Like, there's no other future. What space?
I mean, I kind of have a topic on space, like not in particular to
Okay.
what you guys were talking about, but
We can save it then. We can save it.
I don't know.
Because if our topic
Yeah,
of
we
space
save
was
it.
something else, it
Save
could
it.
be a nice little appetizer for the next episode.
So you want me to tell my topic or what?
No, if you,
No,
well, it's up to
no,
you.
just-
I mean, I think we've reached an hour. I feel like I'm ruining the ending here by making you need to edit this ending part.
I
but
mean,
yeah.
you guys kind of went on a tangent about the whole like nuclear weapons and all that shit. So
I try to hit it with some intelligent feedback because people want to listen to the podcast. Let's make some intelligent marks as well.
some sort of intelligence here, not
Yeah.
so much fucking nutsacks and
Nuts.
fucking seeing friends nutsacks. Yeah.
Yeah. I just had to save that aspect of it. Be like, yeah,
Alright. Yeah, we'll just save the rest for I guess another fucking episode, but
Everything.
to close things out, we'll just end it on a little
You're not
random
ending it with
fact.
me just saying all that. Let's, well, fine,
on
whatever.
a random fact.
All right.
So you know how how you worked with a porn star, James?
Oh, dude, don't do any name drops here, okay?
I'm not gonna name drop
Don't
who.
fucking name drop.
I'm not going
Akina
to.
Acklebright,
And
I'm
Tori
just
no,
Black,
it wasn't, dude.
Mia
It wasn't a
Malkova.
porn star. It was just an amateur fucking.
okay.
Dude, it
Okay.
was like one
Okay.
scene, bro. One scene.
You get what I'm saying though. You used to work with one. Yeah. That's gonna tie into what I'm gonna say. I went to school with a girl who is now an actual porn star.
You're fucking bullshitting me.
No, bro. So go if you want to. You can
Wait,
go to.
you know what? No,
Go.
don't name drop her. Tell me afterwards. Tell me
No,
afterwards.
I'm gonna name drop her to get her some give her a little
dude,
shout
that's
out. I'm not
dude,
gonna name
that's
drop.
fucked
I'm not gonna
up.
drop her actual name. I'll drop her porn star name.
Dude, I'm gonna need proof here. I'm
Look,
gonna need
bro,
yearbook
if
photos.
you want to,
Oh
Like,
my
fucking-
god.
I have her on Snapchat. But if you want to, you can go on Pornhub right now and look her up with this name that I give you.
I feel like
What is it? What is it?
Let me. So
I'm
it is.
genuinely curious now.
Her porn star name is Naughty Nala. Naudinala. So
Okay, well, that's
there's her little shout out from us. She can take that as she
What?
pleases.
You went to school with her?
Yeah, I went to middle school with her.
Yo, for real?
Yeah, no joke. Cause like I remember like a few years ago when I was in high school, she was like posting some shit about it on her Snapchat. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I go and check out her Twitter, and like she just has links to porn channels, and it's her. And now she's like an actual porn star. So I'm like, god damn, that's pretty cool that I went to school with a porn star.
That's crazy, dude.
It's pretty tight.
Yeah, it's crazy how shit works out for some people, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, she got a free little shout out from us, a little small boys right now, but who knows?
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel
Who
bad.
the fuck knows, I guess. That's
Yeah.
wild, dude. I can't believe you went to school with her. That's insane.
Something
Dude,
that-
Dylan, you're looking at it. I know it.
No, I'm sorry. I'm actually getting a text message. Oh man, I'm getting just an important text message. I need to respond to this.
And on that note, we'll close the podcast episode. And anything you boys want to say, shout out, or shit talk anyone?
I just want to thank anyone who gets the courage to listen through one of these. It's we appreciate it.
3 retards talking about dumb shit.
Three retards, sometimes four, sometimes four,
4.
talking
Soon
about
to
dumb
be
shit.
5. It'll be 5.
5. Ooh.
We'll have 5 retards.
Y'all have to stay tuned for the 5th.
I guess
don't know.
I guess I was shit talking our own boys there, but
Nah, dude, the boys get it. The boys get it.
Anything from you, Dylan?
that was my shit talking.
All right, and you can find us on YouTube at Heathens Podcast. You can also find me on YouTube at Cold Lotus, Twitter Cold Lotus, Twitch Cold Lotus. So, yeah, leave us a 5-star review if you're a real one, because we would love to read those shits out on the next episodes. And go ahead.
Think it's worth plugging my Steam.
I mean, might as well.
JDog 21221 or yeah, JDog 22 or 2122 at Steam. Just let me know.
Blow up
Yeah,
my
and-
Snapchat. It's Dylan6055. All
And-
lowercase. Dylan with a Y and an L, like the right way.
And my Snapchat is
That's low.
Hooks38. And shout out Swagger Soul, shout out Fitz. Let's get them boys on the fucking podcast someday. So, and with that said, we will see you guys in the next episode.
Take it easy.
Later, boys.
Easy.